some flowers that blew and fall the beat over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to see you girl right now. You are the place my only home. I know, I know, I know. Can we get one day? We spread like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know, I know, I know. You and I, let's fly the soul that we're together. Can you feel my heartbeat? So take my hand to the tomorrow. Don't drop back a little bit. You give me strength and give me play. Tonight the darkness. Let's fall here, I'll live up. Spark just like Hibana. Light up like Hibana.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris... Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings, it said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened. Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
So you're Alphen, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's because you and the little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up. Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Beifan? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
This isn't Deadeye's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
I get the feeling Deadeye's signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niez, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is... When you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him, too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niez is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
What's wrong? All right.
What the?
Hey.
Yeah!
Good.
All right!
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference. I propose we speak to them.
Mm-hmm. Well...
I see. Oh.
Just great. Excuse me!
Good.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey, maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
You guys want to rest here?
We managed to turn the tide!
For now.
Did you just hear
But
me?
things could shift.
You're right.
Right.
Better stay alert. Well, looky here.
I think that might be what we were told to get, isn't it?
Is this the so-called legendary instrument?
Actually, I think it's one of the freight train parts that I was using for a sword.
I'm sure anything will be fine. We should take it.
We finally made it.
I wonder if something happened.
Hello.
Huh. Huh?
Kisara.
Right.
Got a bad feeling about this one.
Right, here goes!
Going in. I'll pick up the leg with my shield.
I'll heal you all! Tiger Blade!
Aim for their weak spot!
Now! Healing!
Reroll!
Astral Energy!
Say no more! Shot!
Well done! Going in!
Make it rain!
Lunar Corruption! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Now! You're mine!
I'm gone!
Raging Storm!
One more! Tiger Blade!
Easy and smelling to me.
Yeah, and the pummel to
Glacial
me.
Spear! Here's the evil!
You're mine!
This one's mine! What?
Freeze Land!
Raging
Storm! Blow!
Ah!
Annihilation!
Dragon Swarm!
Ray!
Flaming Thrust!
Annihilation!
Make it rain!
You're finished!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
My turn! Here!
Lightning
I'm not
to death!
done!
Reload!
Look sharp!
By the power
Take
of
this!
water!
God!
Mega
This
Ray!
one!
Try harder! Here I
Raging
come!
Storm!
It's over!
Take this!
Tunnel!
Dragon Swarm!
Flaming meteor!
Sight! I'm only getting close to
This one's mine!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon Swarm!
Tiger
Here.
Blade!
Double Demon Fang!
This one's mine!
Slash! Swallow Blade!
Lightning
Oh
Orb!
God!
Try harder!
One at a time!
Here I come!
Dance in the wind!
You're finished!
Air thrust!
Sonic Thrust!
Going in!
Now! Really!
Take it down!
Dragon Swarm!
Tiger Blade!
Freeze Lancer!
I'm gone!
Take this!
One more!
It's over!
I'm all knocked up! Annihilation! Astral Energy! Dance in
Lightning
the wind!
meteor!
Seal!
Here I come!
Did you just heal me?
Yes.
One more!
I need you, remember?
This one's mine!
You're mine!
Take this!
It's over!
Tiger Blade!
Flame of Fury! Burning!
Try harder! My turn! Thrust!
Seal
I'm
Force!
gone!
Let me help!
I'm gone!
Here I come!
Lightning condemned! Don't cover the
My
counter!
turn! Here I... It's over! Take this! Thrust!
Seal Force! Lunar Corruption!
Thrust!
This one's mine!
Dragon
The
Swarm!
power of water! Lightning Ray!
This one's mine!
Thunder Blade!
Down! You're on!
Here's the healing art! Raging Storm!
Go in!
Tunnel!
Swallow Blade! Rising
Into
Wonder!
the shadows!
Take this!
Lunar Rondo!
Make it rain!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Tiger
Mahag!
Blade!
Lunar Corruption!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! You're mine! You're finished!
Thunder Field!
Going in!
Try harder!
Gemini Alpha!
Going in!
In here!
One more!
I'm not done!
I'll be
Dragon
Dragon
Now
Swarm!
you're getting serious?
Lunar Corruption! More with action!
Try harder! You can!
Look, here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone!
Try hard! My turn! Thrust!
In here! I'll be saving this by the power of water!
Here I come! Try harder!
Look
Take
sharp!
this!
Air thrust!
You're finished! Lunar
See what
Rondo!
you handle? Here's a healing
gone.
photon
Rising
blast!
Phoenix!
Got it!
I'm not done!
Now's our chance!
This one's mine!
You picked the wrong
Look
fight!
sharp!
Gemini
Take
Alpha!
this!
Going in!
You're finished!
Where are you going?
Here's a healing arm.
Going in.
Smash you! You may be strong, but I'll never back down! No further!
Going in.
Take this!
Look sharp. One more.
I owe you one.
Tiger blade.
Strike!
Mega ray.
You're mine!
Look sharp.
Hear me, flame of fury. Burning strike.
The enemy's on the rope. We've got him where we want him. It's time to end this battle.
Be still!
The enemy is going all out. Lunar
Try harder! This one's all mine!
Will this help? Flaming meteor.
Rising Wyvern!
Healing strike.
Here I come! It's over! I owe you one!
Get into the
You're
ring.
on!
Look sharp.
Shield.
You're mine!
Ready and ready. Flaming meteor.
Lunar corruption. All
Take
right.
this! Ignite!
Amazing.
It's over!
I can carve through armor. Look sharp.
Take this!
Lightning attack.
On guard.
Thunderblade. Lunar
Dragon Swarm!
Tiger blade. Their arts were interrupted. Here I go.
You're mine!
Flaming
It's
meteor.
over!
Mega ray. Field. It's weakened.
This
Do it.
ends
You all touch
now!
away. Astral energy.
Say no more!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Out of my way. On guard.
Strike! Dragon
Lunar
Swarm!
blast. Lightning condemned. Not on my watch.
Be
Lunar
still!
blast.
Take this!
This
It's
one
Is it
over!
high? Just back
Close
it
the
out
shot.
again.
Stardust!
Piercing roll.
Lunar corruption.
Mirage!
For the weak point.
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on this side.
Here I come!
Air
It's over! We did it! My turn!
Tiger blade.
Raging cascade.
Strike!
Anything in armor is all mine.
Kisara. Frozen.
Hammer. Next time, do you think we could add some more flames into the mix?
Huh? It's not that easy to adjust, you know.
Good.
Really now.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about what we fight?
Yep. It's actually pretty fun to observe them from afar.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
Hey, Rinwell. What was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Danan hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dana had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hoodle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hoodle's wings aren't even black. Huh.
done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes, when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time, of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No. When I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Rise and shine. We're almost ready to leave.
We've reached our destination.
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help. Hmm?
Right.
Excuse me! Well... Really?
Good.
What the? Seriously?
All right.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us. They...
You okay?
Yeah!
Okay.
Huh?
Here we go!
Okay, off we go.
Think we can take that one?
Well, if you're up for being the decoy.
No thanks. Let's turn back.
Let's dispose of the
I
trash.
can carve through armor!
Magna Ray!
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Here
Here
goes!
goes!
Spear!
Here's going in! Time for the weak point!
Can't get out of this!
One more! Their arcs were interrupted.
Here, let me help.
You're mine!
Wind natural energy! Raging cascade!
Shot!
Annihilation! Hear me! Flame of
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
It's over! Ignite!
Wind
Let
natural
loose!
energy!
Tiger Blade!
Strike!
Dance in the wind! Hear me!
Dragon
Air
Sword!
gun!
Rising Wyvern!
Glacial
Lunar
Spear!
Tiger
And
Blade!
armor is all mine!
Freeze Lancer! Lightning condemned! Thunder Blade!
Look shot!
I'm not done!
That's it!
By the power
Double
of
Phoenix
water!
Tiger
Fang!
Blade!
Dragon Swarm!
Mega Ray!
This one's mine!
Here I come!
Here's a healing
You're
arm!
finished!
Look shot!
Stardust!
Gale Force!
That's it!
Lightning
Tiger
condemned!
Mirage!
Thunder Blade! Lunar...
Here
Time to shine! No more playing nice!
You're finished! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
It's over!
Tiger Blade! Rely on myself.
Lightning thrust!
In a bind?
Going in!
It's over!
That's it!
Mirage!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Lunar corruption! Lunar meteor!
No escape!
Sleep now.
Pierce through!
Get on
Slide!
there with
Time to shine! Reload!
Double demon fang!
Lightning orb! More with that tiger
It's
blade!
over!
Dance in the wind!
It's on!
Mega Wave!
You're
This
mine!
one's mine! I'll be taking
You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
Thunder field! Look sharp! Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Blazing campaign!
Take this!
First aid! Time to shine!
Mirage! Take this!
Going in!
Dragon Swarm!
Tiger Blade! One more time! This one's mine! It looks like we made a mess!
Try hard! My turn! You're mine!
Look
Now or never.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone.
Going in! Let me help! First aid!
Thanks! Here I come!
Piercing
You're
roar!
finished!
Lightning
It's go time!
Here's the evil. Get
Take
out
this!
there with the
Look
effort.
sharp! You're finished!
That's it! Here's the Tiger Blade!
You're mine!
Do they not teach you to say thank you, Indiana? Not to a Renin, they don't.
Dragon Swarm!
Look sharp!
It's over!
Tiger Blade! Breeze Lancer!
Here I come! No escape!
This one's mine!
Ignite!
Thunder Field! Tiger
Take
Blade!
this!
Lightning
I'm not done! Now, let loose!
Hey, now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Smash you!
This one's mine!
You're mine!
Tiger Blade!
In a bind?
Light Astrolabe! Lightning Descent! Searing
No
Blade!
escape!
This one's mine!
Swallow Blade!
Going in! Lunar
Look, the enemy is going all out.
Power of Tiger Blade!
Shining Supernova. Here's a healing art.
Denied!
Take this!
It's about to strike.
It's over! Look
one's
sharp,
mine.
everyone!
This one's mine!
This
Not
one's
on my
all mine!
watch! Here's a healing art!
Burn!
Hit!
Now, let loose!
Bullseye.
You're
Raging
finished!
cascade.
Here's the evil! Breeze Lancer! The enemy's on the road! We've got him where we want it! It's time to end this battle!
Through!
Dance
in the wind!
This one's
Double
mine!
demon fang!
That's it! Tiger
Swallow
Blade!
Blade! Try this!
By the power of
Inferno
war!
Torrent!
Annihilation! The Tiger Blade!
I'll heal you all.
Time to let it rip!
Healing
Swallow Blade!
Double
Demon
shot!
fang!
More with that one more! Tiger Blade!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Oh, right.
More for the
Lunar Rondo!
Dance in the wind!
Rising
Aaron!
Thunder!
Too much to handle?
Swallow Blade!
Thunder Blade!
I'm not feeling so great.
I'll heal you all!
I can carve through armor.
Healing circle!
Okay,
I'm gone.
here I go.
Ready! One more!
You're
Make it
mine.
ready!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
A hard-won victory. I hate camping out.
Want something to munch on, Hootle? Make sure to get some good rest. All right, guys. Ready to go?
finally made it.
That thing looks like trouble. Quite. I doubt we'd fare well against it.
Hi, who let the marksman handle this? Going in. Lunar corruption! Raging Lunar Blade! You have to aim for the bright area on their backs. By the power of the
Its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest.
Tiger Blade!
Dragon Swarm!
Bullseye! Lunar
Be
corruption!
still! Here I come!
Tunnel! Lunar
You're
Blade!
finished! Stardust!
This one's mine.
Tiger Blade!
Rising Wyvern!
Lunar Blade!
Stardust!
Going
Ready
in.
to go!
Here's a healing art!
This one's mine.
Be still!
Going in.
You're mine!
Lunar corruption! Lunar blast! Light astral energy! Whoa!
Rising Wyvern! Stardust!
This one's mine.
Rada!
Lunar blast!
Going
Raging
in.
cascade!
Lightning Slug!
This one's mine.
Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
Going in.
Get on in there with
One
the
more healing art. Tiger Blade.
Strike!
First aid!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
No escape!
Well, I'm impressed.
Save you!
Here I come!
Going in! Light astral energy!
Be
Raging
still!
cascade!
You're mine!
I'm
It's
all
over!
set.
Lunar Rondo!
Annihilation! Lightning!
Stardust!
Downfall!
This one's
Here's a
mine.
healing art! Raging!
Rising Wyvern!
Glorious light!
You're finished!
Sighted!
Going
It's
in.
over! Photon flash! Downfall!
On guard.
Be still!
Lunar
Lunar Rondo!
corruption!
You're mine!
Shattering the
Going in.
Attack time! By the power of God!
That's it.
Tiger Blade! Annihilation! Got it!
You're
Now's
finished!
our chance!
Stardust!
This one's mine.
Searing flame!
Rising Phoenix!
Going in.
Gale force!
Will this help?
Try harder!
On guard. This one's
Healing
mine.
circle! Hands in the
No
wind!
escape!
Tiger Blade.
Air thrust!
Now
Here I
you
go!
let loose!
Astral
Dragon
energy!
Swarm! Rise it up!
Downfall! Chinese
Going
supernova!
in.
Raging
One
lunar
more.
corruption!
Tiger
Go.
In here!
Get it
Gemini
through.
Aqua!
Slide!
I'll be saving this!
Take this!
Lightning orb!
Rising Wyvern!
More with that
Lunar
heat
Rondo! I'm
Lightning
not
healing
trying
orb!
on my turn!
Thunder blade!
It's over!
Raging cascade! Power of water! Hey,
This
Hurrah!
one's
Here I
mine.
come!
in handy!
Here's Snake
Lunar
Blade.
blast!
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
By the power
On guard.
Mirage!
One more.
Jump! Strike! Dragon
More where
Swarm!
that came from! Photon blast!
See what I can do!
Raging cascade!
Rising Wyvern!
Here I go!
Here I come!
More for the stockpile! Back into the fray!
This one's mine.
Here I come!
Lightning
No
orb!
escape!
Power of water!
Rising Wyvern!
Let's go!
You're mine!
Far enough!
You're finished!
In here!
Going in.
Rising Wyvern!
Healing circle!
Not now, not ever!
Where was I? And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Dazzle! Here I come!
Freeze Wind! Thunder Field!
Lunar Rondo!
Raging
This one's
cascade!
mine.
Mirage!
Gemini
Here I
Aqua!
come!
Annihilation!
It's over! Try hard! Not a
Mega
chance!
Ray!
I'm not done!
Gemini Lightning condemned!
Anything in armor is all mine!
It's over!
One more.
Rising Wyvern!
Tiger Blade.
Lewis! Try harder! Not a chance!
Raging cascade!
It's over! Okay,
Sleep
here I
now.
go!
Did you just heal me?
Yes. I need you, remember?
Take this!
Right.
It's over!
Sleep
One
now!
more.
Dragon
Now
Swarm!
you're getting serious?
Pierce through!
Good shot.
I'll smash you!
Alright! It's Tiger Blade! Lunar corruption! Take that! Lunar blast!
Here it comes.
No escape!
On your toes, everyone!
On guard.
You're mine!
Lunar
Going
corruption!
in.
Lunar
Dragon
blast!
Swarm!
Raging cascade!
Rising Wyvern!
I'll heal you
I'm
all!
not done!
Dance in the
Lunar
wind!
Rondo!
Healing
I'll
circle!
handle it. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolition!
On guard! One more! Lightning! Tiger Blade! Lunar Logo! Go in! Here!
It's over!
Amazing.
Tiger Blade!
Transform! Here I come! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
This one's
Here I
mine!
come!
All stuffed up!
You're finished!
Raging Meteor! Spider Power!
It's showtime! Here's another one!
Double Demon Fang!
This one's
Take
mine!
this! It's over!
This one's mine!
Dragon Swarm!
Tiger Blade! So now you're
Be
getting
still!
serious? Let's
You're
go!
mine!
Here's evil! Take this! Tiger Blade!
Take this! It's over!
About to strike!
Piercing roll!
Dragon! Look sharp, everyone!
This
I owe you one.
mine!
Hey, one! Now see that you don't get in trouble
Far
again.
enough!
It's on! No further!
I'll be
You're mine! You're finished!
It looks like you got this one covered.
Eat dirt!
Do it! Make it rain!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
That firepower of yours is really something.
I could say the same.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
Okay. Okay.
Seriously?
Well,
What the?
sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help. Oh? Yeah. Yeah. Why?
What?
Yeah. Got it. Great. I hate that woman.
She was a handful, wasn't she?
What's wrong with being passionate? Not to mention, she was kind of cute.
Of course that's why you like her. Well... Yeah. I don't think I'll ever quite warm up to her, but I can respect her passion for books. You've got a good sense for people, don't you, Dohalim?
You honor me with your kind words.
Oh?
Huh? No way.
Hey!
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
I wonder if something happened.
Oh, yeah? How's this? Great!
Yes. Hey. Ah?
Good.
Really? What? Yes!
All right. Right.
Really?
What?
Huh?
All right.
Yes!
Over there!
Huh? Yes!
All right.
Yes!
Huh.
All right.
By the by, Shion, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure, as long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes sir, Captain Shion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
"いつも君と待ち続けた季節は何も言わず通り過ぎた」「雨はこの街に降り注ぐ少しのリグレットと罪を包み込んで泣かないことを誓ったまま時は過ぎ痛む心に気がつかずに